This is a story of a young prince and his quest to find true love. Will you be the one he's looking for? This story is the tale of the icy hot prince. You have been trapped in this castle for however long it's been. It seems like it's been so long that you've forgotten. You can't even keep track. You're locked up about this top castle. And you just sit and wait for your prince. But he's not coming. You wait and wait and you wait, but he's not there. At last, you see a boy in the distance, and a glimmer of hope appears. Maybe he's the one who will save you. Maybe you will finally be free from your cage.
Hello? Are you the princess locked up here?
You see him at the bottom, his hair red and white. You see his eyes, one icy blue and the other gray. He's the one you've been looking for. You see a scar on his right eye. It's very, very concerning, but you will respond, telling him you are the princess locked in this castle and you need to be set free. Oh, if he could please save you. You weren't never allowed to leave, shackled. All he could do is reach the window.
Yes, I'll try my best, okay? Just stay up there. I promise I'll save you,
he says, looking up towards you.
You smile.
Finally, you'll be set free from this curse, this horrid place. Before you think it's too good to be true, you can hear some sort of icy sound, and before you know it, your prince is standing at the window.
I'm here. Are you okay?
Looks like you've never left this place. Bruises on your arms from the shackles that held you. Hey, it's okay. You're gonna be okay now, he says, holding your hands and smiling. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you. I promise. It's okay, he says. It's gonna be okay. I promise. He grabs the chains and freezes them. He then, in one quick gesture, breaks them. You thank him and hug him. Now we need to get out of here, okay? We really need to get out of here. Come on, let's go. He puts you on his back. Hold on tight, okay? Might get a little rough. You start to slide down this huge ice sled. It's insane how much he can do with just a little bit of magic. Or so it seems to be. You at last land, and you see the end. You finally made it out of that horrid place. You have no idea how to respond, so you just start to bawl. Understanding what you're going through, he gives you a hug, reassuring you that you're okay. It's gonna be fine, I promise. Hey, it's okay to cry. I mean, you were trapped in there for I don't know how long, but these bruises, it looks like it's been forever. Hey, it's gonna be okay. I promise you. I mean it. It's gonna be okay. Hey, look at me. Puts your hands in his, and then puts his hands around you. It's okay. Hey, shh. He hugs you as you cry into his shoulder. I understand. Really, I know what it's like to be stuck somewhere without a choice. But it's okay now. I've saved you. He pulls away. I'm your prince. The prince that you were looking for. You blush and smile, looking away as you look back at him. You notice that you start to feel this certain way whenever you look into his eyes. You can't believe it, but you've already started to fall for him. Hey, are you okay? You're looking at me a little funny. You blush and turn away. You say you're fine, but you really just feel flustered. Hey, it's okay. I'm sorry if I scared you with my face. I know scar can be pretty intimidating. She looks at you and puts her hand on the scar. You say it's okay. You say it doesn't bother you. Really? My scar doesn't bother you? But it's so ugly. I'm not ugly. But I may be a prince, but no prince is this scarred. He looks away, sad and upset because you mentioned his scar. I don't usually let the scar define who I am, but it's just... For a prince to have this mark means a lot. And because I do have this mark, it scares people away. You hold his hands and tell him that you're never gonna leave his side. You're never gonna leave my side? Aw, that means a lot. Now let's get out of here before someone notices you're gone. Here, you see him stand up, and you see just a giant flame appear from his side with the mark. He starts to burn and burn the ice down until nothing is left. No trace that he was even there. Come on, let's go. He holds your hand and starts to move. You see a horse. Beautiful white horse. And on that horse is a nice bald eagle. It's so big. And it's so scary. But he assures you that it's okay. The eagle flies up in the sky, looking around, trying to see what's going on, seeing if you guys are being followed. To your luck, he isn't. He's not following you. The man who put you in that castle isn't following you. Hey, let's get out of here, okay? Okay, let's go. The two of you ride on his horse for what seems like hours and hours and hours, but you don't mind. Being with him makes you feel safe, makes you feel at home. Hey, are you okay? We have been riding for quite a while, and my horse needs to rest, so I was thinking we just set up camp here for tonight. Is that okay with you, my princess? You blush when he says that. You nod, and as he gets off the horse, you pull on his shirt. Hey, what's wrong? You put your hand on his and ask him not to let go. Hey, how about this? You put your hand on my shirt and hold on, okay? I need to start setting up camp, so I'll hold your hand for as long as you want afterward. I'll make sure you're safe, I promise. I really mean it. You blush and smile, grabbing onto the back of his shirt.
Hey, it's okay. Just don't trip over anything. That dress will get damaged. It's okay, hey, it's okay. You smile, looking at him, setting up the camp, and you just realize that this is the first time you've ever seen another person. This is the first time you ever really fallen in love. You start to blush as you hold his hand. He's incredibly happy. He set up the tent and it actually came out great. He holds you and he puts a blanket around you. Now, it might get cold, but you can't keep wearing the same dress. I expected something like this, so I brought a change of clothes. If that's okay with you, milady, he says respectfully. You nod and smile. He pulls out just a very simple robe and says, "It's not much, but it's definitely better than those ragged old clothes you have on. You may be a princess, but that definitely doesn't look comfortable." You nod, looking away with a little tear down your eye. It's been a long time since anyone's given you something else to wear. Without understanding that he's there, you start to undress. Hey, madam, wait, I haven't even looked away yet. You blush, realizing the situation, and you just hide under the blanket. It's okay, I was just gonna make a little ice hut for you. Confused, you said, ice hut? Yes, let me show you. He takes the campfire, and he puts a giant ice shield around you both. Like this. It's beautiful. The warmth of the fire and the big ice just to keep you safe. He says, "Hey, now I'm going to be just outside this ice. If you need anything, I will be there, okay?" He melts a part of the ice and steps outside, replacing it as he goes. You blush and start to take off all your clothes. You put the robe on, and you smile. It's a half white and half red robe, just like his hair. You knock on the ice, and you see it all just start to melt. You see him also changed into what looks like a very comfortable but safe suit. Hey, are you okay? You look great in that suit. I mean, not suit, I'm sorry, robe. My mistake. I'm just a little nervous. Hey, it's okay. I've never really slept in the same place as another person, let alone a princess like you. You both blush and look away. It's gonna be cold tonight, so we probably should share the small bed that I have. You go bright red. You look at him and you look away. You look back at him, feeling embarrassed, but nod and understand what he's saying. He says, "Don't worry, I can get very warm at night too, so I kind of double like a heater sometimes." Make sure to get on my right side, or the right side, I mean. You smile and hold his hand, feeling the warmth from it. You blush and lay down next to Todoroki. He holds you close as he pulls a blanket over you. See, isn't this better? Just two of us. It's gonna be okay.
It's all gonna be okay. You're safe now. No king, queen, no one will touch you or hurt you. Not a single person. I promise. I really mean it. Hey, listen. When we get back to my castle, I wasn't gonna tell you this till we got there, but I'm supposed to be your husband. I don't want to force you, but if we do go back, the king and queen will make you marry me. He looks away, and I don't want to force that upon you. You hold his hand and look at him. You pull him close to you and you give him a kiss. Princess, I didn't think you'd do that. You blush and you nod. You tell him that you'd be more than happy to be his wife. He blushes and smiles and says, I'm really glad you said that. It means a lot to me. It really does. I think you're gonna make an amazing wife one day. I mean it. I'm so glad that I get to spend this time with you. Before we get married, let's just figure out the most about each other, okay? You smile and hug him close, feeling his warmth. The so slow fire slowly goes out, and the two of you fall asleep. You cuddle and you slowly start to close your eyes. His breath against your cheek makes you feel insane. You love the feeling of being next to him. You are driven mad by it. Such a feeling is just so overwhelming. To a point where you can't take it. You eventually pass out because of the blushing and the feeling of being so close to him. He wakes up a couple hours before sunrise and sees you holding him close and smiles. You're so cute when they're sleeping. He pulls away from you and puts a pillow next to you so you can grab it. Hey, it's gonna be okay, he whispers into your ear as he leaves the tent. He starts to set up for what seems to be another long journey. Looks like the night isn't ending anytime soon. It's just gonna keep on going. When you come out the tent, you see that Todoroki is already changed. And you look around for your clothing and you see that your clothing is completely clean. He looks back and says, well, Princess, we have a long trip ahead of us. It's about let me look at the map. I have it written down. Sorry. It's about a 4-day trip. It's only been one day and
We have a long ways to go. And it is very dangerous, my sweet. I don't know if I should call you that yet. I'm sorry. You hold his hand, saying it's okay. He smiles. Well, sweetie, we have a long way to go. Okay? And I want you to stay by my side, okay? You nod and smile. Now listen. It's going to be very, very dangerous. So what I want you to do is hold this. You may have never used it before, but it's better to have one on you than to not have one at all. He pulls out a dagger and he puts it on your side. Use this if I'm not there next to you, okay? He holds your hand and says, if we get separated, I want you to just scream out as loud as you can. But if you see someone who isn't me coming towards you, stop and start running. There's a lot of people in this place who might come after you. After all, you are the princess, and by now everyone will know of your escape from that dreaded castle. If you can make it back to my castle before they find us and take you back, then they can't stop this wedding. Once they're in our castle's jurisdiction, it's too late. It's gonna be okay, I promise. I mean it. He smiles. After all, I'm gonna be here to protect you, okay? I promise. They don't call me Shoto Todoroki for nothing. He smiles, pats your head, and says, well, let's get going. We got a long way to go. Here, grab my hand. Let me take you to freedom.